The growing Asian population in the States has many experts saying Asian Americans could soon become a political force in U.S. politics, particularly in western states like California. That may someday be true if the population keeps increasing and if Asians turn out to vote, which for now they don't in large numbers. Low voter turnout has been a big problem for the Asian American community. But now some Asian groups are trying to turn that around. Greg Hirakawa in Seattle has the story.
And in print in block letters.
Americans are reversing a 20-year decline this election year as record numbers are registering to vote. It is an electoral trend that Asian American leaders hope reaches the Asian community.
Place of birth?
Asian Americans have traditionally had among the lowest voter turnout of all ethnic minority groups. In California, where Asians make up 10% of the population, they cast less than 3% of the state's votes. The story is the same in Seattle, Washington, where Asians are the largest minority group in the city.
Asians have acted pretty much within the confines of their families and their communities. And so it's the whole concept of voting publicly and affecting public policy is something that is very out of context for most Asian communities. The second thing that I would say is that I think to some degree Asians and Pacific Islanders have felt powerless in the political process.
We are closed. Please leave the lot. Thank you.
Powerless, perhaps, until this summer's Los Angeles riots, in which dozens of Asian businesses were either damaged or destroyed. The riots has prompted many Asian communities for the first time to take an interest in the local and national campaigns. It has also given aspiring Asian politicians an election day issue.
I think the problems that we saw down in the LA situation with the riots is a very good indication of what happens when we don't have adequate representation in government.
Asian communities are also holding voter registration drives, voter education programs, and have even started rating candidates based on how they would address concerns of the Asian community. It is all in the name of getting Asians out to vote.
Because of a lot of language barrier and not familiar with government agent system, so it's very difficult to convince the importance of the voting and at least the voter registration.
It's not going to happen by the sound bites over TV, get out and vote. Not in the Asian Pacific Islander communities. It's going to take real outreach and involvement by people, face to face, and it's going to be a gradual process.
Politicians generally do not campaign in Asian American communities, largely because Asian Americans generally don't vote. But with the new Get Out the Vote campaigns and with the Asian population growing, politicians may soon find themselves forced to listen to Asian Americans in elections to come. Greg Hirakawa, Asia Now, Seattle.
Hawaii made a consistent